never trusted you, Richthofen!
Hey guys, Apothecon Crazy here, and I've got some crazy DLC 4 info for you today. Now this is a leak, so please take everything I say here with a grain of salt, because some of it makes very much sense, but some of it also doesn't make any sense at all. But I guess when the map comes out, we'll all see. So let's get into it. Now this leak was found by someone who I will not mention because I do not want them to get banned, because the post was already taken down off of the site where it was, so I do not want to get the man in any more trouble. But I will read it to you. Okay, so first off, the post says, I am a game tester and I was able to test DLC 4 zombies for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. The new map, Das Haus, starts outside the house. I'm not going to give any storyline information as I do not want to spoil anything for the fans in this finale. But this map does have very much of an Origins feel. Now, that sounds in and of itself pretty good because Origins is pretty much the fan favorite map from every Zombies fan in the entire world. Spawn is outside of the house and Origins crew sets out to defend the house as well as end the madness. The theme of the map is a huge battle. On the outside of the map you can see meatballs and margwas fighting keepers. Also there are dragons and the giant robots. This map is a blend of most of the maps from the series. There are several different wonder weapons on past maps that are available. There is a mystery box that is just for wonder weapons. It costs 10,000 points and you either get a wonder weapon or the box will give you an M1911. Now, I honestly don't know how to feel about that at all, because although that would be awesome, it sounds just a little too good to be true. But if it does happen, let's think about it. So you buy the box and then you can either get maybe like an Apothecon servant, or you can get the KT4, Masamune, whatever. What have you. I don't know. You could get any wonder weapon from any map. Maybe that's also the Wonder Waffe. Does it include Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 wonder weapons? I'm not sure. But if that is true, that would be completely amazing. Now, the next part says, oh yeah, the M1911 returns as one of the starting pistols. There's a new perk on the map, but just wait and see. It will be worth it. Now, if that's true, that would be awesome, because we have been waiting for a new perk since Der Eisendrache. Obviously, the only new perk that we've gotten in Black Ops 3 Zombies is Widow's Wine, and that was in Shadows of Evil before even any of the DLC. We are so used to getting new perks during DLC season, but this game, we have not seen any new perks through any of the DLC maps. Alright, the next part, all perks return, even Tombstone and PhD Flopper. Now this is the part that sounds just a little bit sketchy to me. Tombstone returns, alright, fine. We can deal with that. But PhD Flopper returns? No, Jason Blundell has confirmed in an interview that PhD Flopper will not be returning. Now, of course, PhD Flopper was the perk that took away any explosive damage, and when you dolphin dived, it would create a giant explosion around you. But of course, we cannot have PhD Flopper in Black Ops 3 Zombies because there is no dolphin diving. There is only sliding. And of course, what they did for DLC 3 was give us this new gobblegum to accommodate for no PhD Flopper called Slaughter Slide. What this does is when you slide, it creates two lethal explosions in front of you, and everything just explodes that you slide into. So PhD Flopper returning, that just doesn't seem like a thing to me. I don't think that's going to happen at all. Alright, on to the next part. Each different character has his own different specialist weapon. Takio's specialist weapon, finally, his katana. Now, of course, we know that the katana was teased on Snapchat if you follow Treyarch on Snapchat, so that was probably pretty evident. The staves return bigger and better than ever with brand new elemental upgrades and some new features packed into the ancient weapon. There is no new zombies boss, but the blending universes cause multiple bosses to be on the map. Some bosses do not like each other. The Panzer Soldat could spawn in and be running after you. Then a Margwa or Russian Mangler could come in. and the two bosses will run toward each other and they will try and kill each other. If you can kill one of them without damaging the other, the surviving boss zombie will now be on your side, sort of like the Civil Protector. Now, I was predicting for a while that DLC 4 was going to have multiple zombies bosses. It was going to have a lot of zombies bosses from previous zombies maps. I predicted that a while ago, and I still think that. So that's why I think that this actually sounds pretty solid. Now, if the whole killing one boss and the other boss becomes a friendly, if that becomes true, that would be pretty cool because, think about it, you could get a friendly Thrasher on Zetsubo no Shima, so it obviously wouldn't be the first time that you could get a zombie boss on your side. So maybe it would just happen for like a little while, maybe like a couple minutes or a couple rounds, who knows. But I mean, imagine having the Margwa on your side and fighting the zombies with you, or the Panzer Soldat on your side. Okay, on to the next one. Getting to PAP and turning power on are not a chore, and it is a blessing. The Pack Punch is in a very familiar bunker, Nocturne Toten. Now, that doesn't really make any sense to me, but I guess it could happen. We saw Nocturne Toten was in transit, so it wouldn't be the first time that they put an old zombies map into a new zombies map, just as a reference or a throwback. I don't know, but if that's true, that sounds pretty boss, but I don't think that that would happen. The tank returns and has mounted MG42s on to fend off the zombie horde. Multiple characters from past maps will have cameos. Revelations is the best map of all time. It is clear-cut the best map in Black Ops 3, and it is better than any other map. It is the complete blend of all the maps and has its own twist. But this is not all I tested. Revelations is not the name of the map, obviously. It is the name of the Zombies map pack. It features remasters of all of the World at War and Black Ops 1 maps. There are not just basic remasters. They are the quality of the remasters as the Giant was to Derice. The remastered maps will give some information in the new storyline in the upcoming 2018 COD Treyarch title. By the way, Alchemical Antithesis on Kino der Toten is so OP. I guess on any map, really. I have put about 20 to 25 hours of testing in each remastered map, as well as 75 hours into Das Haus. The community better be ready for this one. One last thing. What would be a good replacement for the shield? Some shining knight armor. So, if you guys didn't know, if you haven't seen the mural from Shadows of Evil in the Pack-a-Punch room, the mural shows the great fight of Primus, and the characters are wearing this sort of knight armor looking thing. And even in the picture from Origins that is torn up and scattered across the map that you put together, the four characters are wearing this weird sort of armor instead of a shield. So if that is the case, that would be pretty awesome. Alright, so here's where we talk about what you guys really want to talk about. The remastered maps. So it says here that all the World at War and Black Ops 1 maps will be remastered. So that would be Nocturne Toten, Verrucht, Shinonuma, Derice, Kino der Toten, Bive, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, and Moon. I don't think I missed any of those, but if I did, then feel free to scrutinize me. But those would be all the World at War and Black Ops 1 maps being remastered for this map pack. If you guys didn't know, PS4 recently had an update for the leaderboards of all the Zombies maps. Thank you to Glitching Queen for letting me use her footage. But it changed the order of the maps and the layout. And it just doesn't make sense right here, because there's all this extra space. And here is what it would look like if all the Zombies maps came back. It would only make sense for them to bring remastered Zombies maps back. So that would be pretty awesome. It makes sense that they would do that, but I'm not sure. I'm going to put my money on it's going to be some sort of DLC 5, and it's not going to come with DLC 4. So this has been the leak, guys, and like I said, please take everything with a grain of salt, because I'm not sure if any of this is true. Some of it seems legit, some of it seems made up, some of it seems crazy, some of it seems plausible. So I'm not sure. Please take everything with a grain of salt. I guess we will only know in due time. So if you like this video, please smash that like button and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all Black Ops 3 Zombies news and information, and check out my other videos because my other videos do cover a lot of other DLC 4 info that I think you guys would like if you liked this leak. So again, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next video.